Disclaimer: the topic Indian Railway Works Contract Management has been divided into multiple videos to bring in simplicity and to enable the audience to enjoy learning. The texts and data that are being displayed here are for guidance only. For actual practice, references should be made to the original codes, manuals, circulars, and letters. The depictions made here are for introducing the system and are subject to addition, alteration, and modification to establish control of authority and protection of data access. Welcome to the video. This is the fifth video on IRWCMS. In this video, we will have an abstract view on how to create a zonal work order. Creation of work order, an abstract view. Before creating the work order, we need to keep all these details ready in our hand to proceed further. We need a zone code, that is A1, B1, C2, whatever the zone code, the code of your concerned zone is. Draft work order number, then date for the work order, name of work, allocation, completion date, authority. Authority is obviously DRM works of that concerned division. And we need the schedule of items and quantities. Rough sketch has to be kept ready. The rough sketch has to be scanned and uploaded in the system in PDF format. Remarks for justification, date of previous such works. This has been mentioned in Indian Railway Works Manual, so we should keep the date of previous such works and schedule of drawing. This is the home page. Already we have seen that for zonal work orders, we have to go to the zonal work order module. Under that we have this creation processing menu. Once we click on that, we will get creation by SSE Works. Once you click that, the page will be like this. Since I had not installed my digital signature certificate, it is showing like this. Once I click OK, it will be like this. From the search menu, you can type the last 4 digits of your LOA or code number, that is zone code, or your zone's location. It has to be typed in and it will list the LOAs. Since I have not been allotted with any LOA, we are taking screenshots from another video by Mr. Satyanand and we are using here. Say he has typed search and he has selected, it is listing 2 zone works. Out of these, he is selecting 1. After selecting the LOA, it is showing here. Now you have saved draft of work order in LOA basis. To create a fresh work order, click here. These 2 are draft work orders already created. Now for creating a new fresh work order, we have to click here. This is the previous one. That is, if we want to edit these drafts, we have to click this edit button. Once we press that edit button, it will appear like this. Work order basic details, all these things have to be fed up. This is again the same view. Now when we come to create a fresh work order, again select zone code, we will feed the zone code, work order date. Automatically system will generate the work order number. We are giving the name as zone work ABCD. Site is Bangalore. Schedule of drawings, something as I mentioned. Uploading drawing document. If we have already we have some drawing, it can be uploaded here. Authority DRM works of concerned division. Allocation number has to be obtained from the division office. Date of completion we have to feed it, and whatever remarks and justification we have, it has to be typed here and we have to press this save button. Once you click the date of completion, it will be like this. After feeding the date, remarks, everything, we have to click the save button. Once we save it, it will show us are you sure, press OK to save, otherwise click cancel. Press OK. So data saved successfully. Data saved successfully. Again it comes back to the search menu. Again you will have to select the LOA number. You have to type the LOA number and hit search. Then it will open up your LOA. Now you can see we had given the name as, work order name as zone work ABCD. Now click this edit button. Once you click the edit button, the same thing opens up here. Scroll down. Beneath this work order remarks, already we saw only work order remarks. After that we had this save button here. Now we have this item schedule, schedule A, schedule B. In some divisions they have the practice of adding non-scheduled items to zonal works also. Here we can see description USSOR 11, serial number, item description, basic SOR value, tender, all these things, all these are default. We scroll down further. We have a add or edit button. This is for editing the schedule A and schedule B items. Then you have attachment, document description. Say if we have a test certificate, description is test certificate. Document type, click here, the list will come down. From there you can select it. Upload document. If you have already scanned and kept a document ready PDF file, you can upload from here. Choose that file. After that, click here, that is add documents. Automatically that will be uploaded. Provide your remarks, that is submitted for perusal. Like that we can make it. Then we have to mark it to ADEN. Then we have this save, generate work order PDF, that is WOS work order in the PDF format. Then sign, then forward. Once we save it, it will be saved as draft. We generate work order PDF. The created work order will be coming in the PDF format. Once we click this sign, it will be digitally signed. We need the digital signature certificate for signing. And once you click this forward button, since you have marked it to ADN1 SBC, it will be forwarded to ADN1 SBC. So coming to the schedule, we need to add the schedule of items and quantities. For this, click this add or edit button. Once you click that, the menu will open up like this. Here you have to select the item for contract. You have to click here. Select it. After that, earlier before selecting that, we were seeing that schedule A. In this table, nothing was mentioned. We will not be able to enter any data here. Once we click that, the page changes like add lump sum item. We have to click here, add lump sum item. And then for schedule B, similarly add item. We have to click that. After that, save it, click on OK. Similarly for schedule B also, we will have to click OK. Then item added successfully. Now we have this schedule A. Again you have to select the, it is being shown like this. That is, you have to click this view details tab. Once you click that view details, again it will be opening up like this. Select the item from contract, click on that. After that, add item within lump sum. This is for adding items. Once you click that add items within lump sum, this page will open. Schedule code is USSOR 11. Chapter number, you can select the chapter number from here. Click here. Then it will be listing the chapter numbers. Select any one chapter. Say I have selected brickwork. So it is listing the items in brickwork. From here you can add it. How many items we want, whichever item we want, whichever chapter we want, we can select the chapter from here. We can select the item number from here. That is, you can add the item from here. After adding the items, we need to click this. After adding the items, we have to scroll down. We have a save button in the bottom. Once you click that, it will be asking for OK. Click OK. Then close it. Now item for schedule A has been added, but quantity has not been added. For that, once again click view details. That is, after adding all those items, when we click this view details, it will be showing already we had selected some 5 items from the brickwork chapter. Just for trial we have added this. Now we need to enter the quantity. We have entered the quantity as 10 cubic meters for all these 5. Just for trial purpose we have done this. And after that, save it, click OK. Data saved successfully. For saving we have to click here. Once you press that, data saved successfully. Then similarly for schedule B item, you can add some quantity. Some 20 they have added it. So after adding all those things, automatically schedule A cost is coming here, schedule B cost is coming here. We may have a doubt. Cement and steel both are in schedule itself, so they are coming under schedule A only. So this work has been completed. After adding all these things, we have to generate the work order. Click here for generating the work order. Work order is generated. It has to be saved somewhere. The PDF work order is ready. After that, press forward to send it to ADN. Click OK. It will be forwarded to ADN. Data successfully forward. File marked successfully. So we know we need to click on zonal work order, creation and processing. Select the LOA, enter the basic details of work order, select the USSOR and schedule B references, enter the schedule A and schedule B items, enter the quantity for schedule A and schedule B, upload the relevant documents, enter the SMB reference, date, etc., mark to ADN, sign it and forward. Work order has been created and sent successfully. So we are ready to create zonal work order. Save water, every drop counts. Suggestions are always welcome. Suggestions may be sent to a.s.ramchennai@gmail.com. Thank you.